spacesuit so hard to make, both in space and here on Earth? Well, space is cold and a vacuum, which is not ideal for the human body, which likes to be at what we call 1 atmosphere at an internal temperature of 98 degrees Fahrenheit. So it takes a lot of precision to keep us safe out there. A spacesuit, or extravehicular activity suit, EVA for short, is pressurized to 4 to 5 psi to keep a human safe while during a spacewalk. It's also made of 2 primary layers, a pressure bladder and a restraint layer. A restraint layer can be made with up to 16 layers of fabric to keep an astronaut safe from UV rays, cold, and radiation, among all the other problems there are out in space.
Overheats fast. That's why NASA uses LCGs, or liquid cooling garments. An LCG is a onesie with little tubes running around the surface that cool water flows through. And each LCG is custom fitted to each astronaut to keep them cool. The one I'm wearing here is only a vest, but that's because I'm still on Earth and in air conditioning. While the pressure inside the suit helps the human, the joints do not like the pressure in the layers. So even with pre-buckled areas, an EVA also needs to use bearings. NASA uses vacuum-sealed bearings, and simulators use 3D printed ones. These bearings relieve pressure on joints so astronauts can move easier. These bearings are on the shoulder, waist, and other places on the arms. An EVA also has a completely hard torso, which is why we do not see smaller women on spacewalks.
Now, without pressure, why is a simulator so hard to make? Well, a simulator needs to keep a non-trained person safe while simulating the rough restriction you still get out in space. So, this simulator here is only 5 layers of fabric and not pressurized. Simulators are also used to test out new design ideas before they're transferred to a pressure suit, like my helmet here, which was an old thought of helmet design that was now abandoned to modern shapes. Simulators also need different safeties than pressurized spacesuits, like my front panel release. This is in case my liquid cooling garment or ventilation system stops working, and I need anything from a small break to a complete removal from the suit. This suit, since it's not pressurized, can be simply removed with its one large zipper, unlike the multi-level safety measures that NASA pressure suits have, which can take up to hours to remove. This suit is also made from anyone my size all the way up to 6'2", so while it's a little bit clunky for me, it doesn't need custom tailoring for new researchers to use it. This suit also uses the maximum NASA bearing size, which is very big for me but perfect for those larger. This feature comes with some design challenges, such as fitting such a large bearing to such a small body. This suit also needs only 1 to 2 assistants to get it on and off, unlike the large team needed to assemble NASA spacesuits. But tailoring challenges are still faced whether you're designing it for a clunk of a spacesuit without life support, or for the full pressure and temperature needs of a NASA EVA.